Good afternoon, everybody. It's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It is lovely to have you here. So I am back working on my Cozy Cottage, my first autumn fall journal, which I absolutely love. I was so put a smile on my face when I dug it out again and opened it out. For a reminder, or for those that are just joining me, it's got like an envelope folio with lots of pockets. A pocket folio, I suppose. It's not really a folio, is a book, isn't it? It's not really. I suppose it is because it's got that journal page in the middle, but yeah, that's pocket on the back as well. What is there is space for journaling? That's the topper for the front. I love it, absolutely love it. And yeah, we need to make some journal cards for it. It says 4, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that it? Yep, there's four journal cards we need to make for that, but let's just have a reminder. I want something in here. I've got all these lovely, well, the word isn't plain. What's the word? Unembellished pages. Some, you know, I'm going to embellish on. Others I am going to leave for journal. I could just leave the whole thing. It's beautiful, isn't it? But of course I've got all the lovely fussy cuts to play with, so yeah, love this. This one will be available for anybody who wants to buy it. I am going to make myself one as well when I get on top of everything, because at the moment it would just sit on the shelf not being used. So, and then in the middle we've got the actual journal kit pages, so they're like lined and some embellishment, thicker paper than that, just gorgeous. Love them. So that's a quick refresher. I thought you might like to see it through, because yeah, I couldn't wait to open it and remind myself what was in there. So we'll leave that bit. So that's like secret journaling, if you like, or private journaling, shall we say, not secret. Love that brown bow. A lot of you said on the last video how you loved that brown bow. Me too. So I want something in there. What have I got here that we've already made up? This multi-pocket piece. That wants some tags in it as well, actually, so that's more tags. These two gorgeous envelopes from the kit. Cut them out and glued them together. They can go in some smaller pockets or even be fastened to the page. Oh yes, that lovely. That wants a piece in there as well. Another like a pocket wallet. Pocket wallet, I think that's what it is, and that's it. That's a journal card. So I don't think any of those particularly, maybe that one, I don't know. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. I've got homes yet is what I was trying to say. So I think what I need to do is create some papers that I can create. What am I looking for? Journal cards that I can make journal cards with. Now there are these pieces, there are journal cards in the kit. That's a nice one, isn't it? Some of them are smaller. But I think what I'm going to do is make probably a couple of sheets. I might put some of these in amongst them, actually. Could put, there's a nice little, and that one. Not those. So I'm going to collage on some of the papers. I could stick some of those on, we'll see. So let's dig the papers out. Okay. So I know you love to see collage as well, so I thought what I'd do is I'd get one of these. Let me have a look which one I want. Oh, here we go. I'm going to be spoilt for choice now, aren't I? Let's have that fur one, shall we? I love the fur one. Let's get two out. Let's have a plainer one for writing on, and the fur. That's it. So they both can be written on. Okay, let's move that because I'm sure it's shining. So my idea is to collage. So I'll do one. I think I'll do one that way and one that way with my little scraps, and then cut them into, when they're dry, cut them into, yes, what? Journal cards. Oh, I've been looking for pens. There's one, look. I'm just thinking I want some little, what's that text here? Oh, some you didn't know you was going to see this box today, did you? Music paper, things like that. Just have a quick look. There must be plenty in that other box, but just make sure I'm not missing anything that's in here. No. Maybe some of those. Right, let's get rid of that big thing because it's not Sunday. Don't want you all thinking it's Sunday. Scrap. No, not scrap. Glue. Glue page, that's what I'm looking for. It's under here somewhere. Let me just... I'm feeling I can't see. Right. I'm going to take some pages off. If I can, if I'm strong enough. Oh, there we go. And I think what I'll do is cut them in half as well. Because otherwise I get in a right pickle and stick myself to them and all sorts of things. Right, I've got glue pages. Let's move that out the way so I don't glue it accidentally. My fussy cut's still waiting to be cut. So where are the ones that I said could go on with it? Are they in there? I'll put them all back together again. Let's have a look. Yes. Those ones I said, didn't I? Just those, wasn't many. Yeah, might put these, you know, amongst what I'm doing. Might not, we'll see. Okay, I think I'm ready to go. So a little bit of collage first thing in the, well, first thing in the video. I was going to say first thing in the morning, but that would be a lie because it definitely is not. It's not first thing in the morning. So some of these cuties as well, the sort of autumn fall colours. Oops, not too many. And then let's tear this. Right, I want to leave some of the edge. I don't want to tear the edge off this time, so I just have some random. I don't mind them being square, rectangular, whatever. I'll just cut them up now and then it will save me. Yeah, I don't really want any odd shaped ones today. Take a couple of these off. Take one from the back then, so I'm going from all over. There we go. Let's start with those then, because as we know, a little bit goes a long way. I hope you've got a good enough view there. I didn't really check the camera before I started, so what fun. Which ones are you supposed to be that way? Yes, okay. I don't need to go right to the edge because they will be trimmed, so that will save me gluing, hopefully, on my desk or on the paper that's underneath it. I definitely don't want to glue on. So I think what I'll do is I won't put those pieces on that I oops, don't glue in the same place, Denise. That I pulled out. I think what I'll do is I'll use some of the fussy cuts on top of this collage to, you know, kind of give them a focal point, tie them into the kit, that kind of thing. Right, I said I didn't want any odd shapes, but I think I'm going to end up with some. I do want you in there though, so let's go with it and then see how I could fix it if I put it in the middle, or maybe just go over. Yeah, just go over there like that. That's it. Perhaps I didn't get as much out as I thought I did. I don't know. All those poor little ducks. There's only so many ducks you can fussy cut out. They would just be sitting in my drawer forever and a day because I don't very often pull on ducks to put on any of my ephemera pieces. Collage. I'm going to end up pretty sticky pretty quick. I think that's me and collaging. So it's nice to be sat at my desk again. I have I've got a bit of my sorting out done since I got back off holiday, but still got a lot more to do. It's my plan to be more organised. I did tell Tanya that. She didn't laugh this morning. So yeah, I'm trying to get a bit more organised now. There's nothing ahead now. You know, no holidays, or as far as I know, touch wood, anything happening that I need to have my mind on rather than what I'm doing. So my time is going to be shared equally now between getting the house in some order. That's a full-time job, isn't it? You know that, you guys that run houses. And yeah, getting on top of my crafting to-do list, because I could just cut it down, but I don't want to. I want to do it. it's my pleasure. I'm supposed to go in that way, aren't I? Fool. Yeah, that's what I do for pleasure, so I don't want to cut it down. I just want everything else to be organised so I can just sit and enjoy it. So that's what I'm doing. As you know, I brought a lot of craft supplies home from my holiday. Lovely Happy Mail. So I am... Well, I'd be lying if I said I was finding a home for them. I'm not at the minute. I'm just sorting them into piles, you know, my famous sorting. And I know you want to see a lot of it before I put it away anyway, but yeah, there is a lot, so I have, and I'm not complaining. I don't think I'm complaining. I'm not. It's lovely. It's a lovely job to have to do. Oh, little ducklings. They might have gone on somewhere, but I was a bit late seeing them. I've glued over them now. So yeah, that, and 2 days before I went away, my craft room here was tidy, but one day crafting before I went away, just getting some extra bits done because I was behind, of course. Yeah, saw it not tidy, saw it in a right old mess. And that's how it was when I went away. So if you was thinking, because I'd said I want to be all tidy when I go away, it didn't. It happened and then it unhappened. So I'm not. So yeah, I think I've said to you before though, I do actually quite enjoy tidying up my craft room when it's not stressful. So when I've got time and I can, seems bizarre, doesn't it, but when I've got time and I can actually enjoy tidying it. I'm sticking to things already. I do quite enjoy doing it. So ooh, it's lovely, this paper. I don't know which side to choose. It's music paper. This was Happy Mail from somebody as well. Ooh, oh, it was Caroline. Lovely. I've never ever met a group of people like the Junk Journal community are, for sharing things and gifting things. It's just a lovely community. It really is. You gluey now. I'm just so blown away even now. We must be 5 years, are we? 5 years later. Just blown away with how generous people are and kind with their things. Need a strip up there. There's all, I don't know what's going on up the road, but there's all sorts of machinery making noises and yeah, something's going on somewhere. Let's put that, I don't want that hole in it. Just put that up there because there's a tiny, can you see it? Tiny gap. That's it. So, I don't know, that sounds a bit like they're digging the road up, doesn't it? Well, I don't know if you can hear it or not. Often you can't. I haven't got my windows open, so maybe you can't. But yeah, maybe you can. But yeah, earlier there was lots of other noises as well. It's like, I don't know what's going on. Some very strange noises. I shall hopefully be going out for a walk soon, and I've got this film uploading, and just the tiniest bit. Oh, I think it might have just managed it. I need a cloth. Yeah, I have to have a walk and see what's going on, because it's something big, definitely. So Neil has gone fishing this morning. I don't know how long. He said he won't be home till tea time, but sometimes he surprises me and he's home early. Not very often. I'm gluey already. But yeah, sometimes I don't know what I want on there, but I want something a bit different. Oh, what about that? Oh, come here. You're not big enough. I've got a bigger piece. Eek. This is from one of Tanya's kits. Stuck on my glue. So yeah, if he gets home first, perhaps he'll know what's going on, because he'll have driven past it, but I don't expect he will. I don't want that white. There's my dauber. Oh, I tell you, I can't find anything. So I've got a little square here, otherwise, or I could, which one do I want to do? That one, I think, do I? No, that one. Let's see if I do the same when I actually glue it and stick it down, because I often find a place for something, glue it, and then put it in a completely different place. And not on purpose. Just because I've got a memory like a sieve. Is that it? About there, I think, yeah. Yeah, like the way that goes out over everything. Then I've just got this tiny little piece here. Oh, look at that. What could be better than that? So it didn't take too long, did it? I want to do two. I think what I will do is, will I cut them up? I mean, I like to, I don't want a lot on there. I do like to, what's the word? It's not Mod Podge, Distress Medium, Collage Medium over the top of them when I'm using them for journal cards. So yeah, they are going to take a bit of drying. So am I going to? Yes, I am. Right, this one I'm doing this way. So I didn't get enough outlook, nowhere near. I'll just put down what I've got and then see what else we can find. Or I could cut them up and then put the, yes, that might be a better idea, put on the front piece, what's it called, the main piece, the embellishment, I can't think what the word is now, and then Mod Podge that as well. That would be a good idea. Yeah, I'll do that, but then they will have to dry before I can cut them up, so they're not going to be going in today, because yeah, it'll take overnight at least to Mod Podge, but it'd be nice to get them done ready to go, won't it? No point in rushing, let's not rush. So I've been making soup this morning. I think I told you on yesterday's video, I know it was a quick one, but let's have some more of this. I like that one actually. Let's put a whole one down. Yeah, it's weigh day, that's what I was trying to say. It's my Slimming World weigh day today, so yeah, I've got butterflies in my stomach. It's bizarre, isn't it? I think it's just because I want to do so well. I've got, is there two there? No. I want to get on with it and lose the weight in time for my birthday and Christmas and, you know, all the other things, and to get some new clothes, because I now cannot wear any of my older clothes. They are all, you know, way too big. I've bought a few, but not many new ones, but not very expensive ones, because I want to go down another 2 sizes at least. So yeah, that's another reason I want to kind of move it along quick. I want some new clothes. I definitely want some for my birthday and Christmas. Some nice plainer ones here. Let's put some of these in amongst nice pieces of ledger here. I don't want the creases, so that's it. So yeah, we had some lovely homemade soups on holiday in the hotel. They have a really good chef in the hotel. So on the days we didn't, you know, go to a restaurant and have big meals, we had lovely homemade soup in the hotel, and it's so easy to make, isn't it, homemade soup? I said to Neil, I don't know why we don't do this. So we called for for shopping yesterday, so we got a load of veg, and I've spent the morning making 2 so far. Well, there's another one bit prepped. So 2 made and 1 prepped, you know, big pans of soup. Healthy, tasty, lovely soup. So that's what I've been busy doing this morning. And there'll be plenty for the freezer and plenty for a couple of meals this next, well, today, these next couple of days as well. That's nice. That's a coffee dyed piece. Okay, gluey. Not bad. But yeah, it's so easy to make, but it's cleaning up afterwards, isn't it? Because I've chopped and peeled and scraped and cooked before I put them in the soup. So many different vegetables. I filled 2 rubbish bags full of peelings and, like, you know, seeds out of pumpkins and things like that. So I made pumpkin. I put a pumpkin, a butternut squash and a carrot, garlic, coriander, I think, in one. Or an onion. All soups have onion in it. Well, all mine do. And then the other one was tomato, and I still want some more. I want some more book page, I think. Let's get the book page out. I'll just grab some, that will be easier. Oh, that's nice. Nice piece. Use some of that. What did I say? Forgotten. Tomato and pepper, that's it. Tomato and pepper, onion. What else? Pull something else in there. Oh, there was a bit, I had a bit of courgette left, so I put a piece of that in it. Courgette doesn't really taste of anything, does it? It goes with anything courgette, to be honest. I put glue all over me, and I didn't know where I was putting that. Just glued it and didn't have a home for it. What else did we have? I had this little piece here. So yeah, done that. Yeah, pumpkin and butternut squash, that's what I was saying there, yeah. So you dig out the centre, all the seeds and what have you, and I was looking at them thinking, pumpkin seeds are so expensive to buy, aren't they? And they are lovely. Maybe you ought to find out what you do to... Do they cook them? Do they roast them? I don't know. They must do, I think. Must roast them. I wonder if it's worth doing, because you don't get that many out of. I mean, it wasn't a big fat pumpkin like you see. It was a small, you know, like you see at Halloween, it was just a small. They're not ornamental because they are for eating, but it was a bit like a squash shaped, but it was a pumpkin. Oh, I think pumpkins are squash, aren't they? A pumpkin squash. Is it just part of the squash family? Let me know. They're very similar. So I think they probably do come from the same family. So maybe they are all squashes. Maybe pumpkins are squash. Because you do get some ornamental squashes. I've got one growing, remember, from all the plants. They're pumpkin shaped, but a lot smaller in different colours. So yeah. What else have we got? I'm quite liking the tones of this. Collage. What else have we got? Come on, must be something in there. We've had one of you. What are you? Not really paper, but you'll do in there. I think it's a piece of gluey piece of ephemera from some, you know, embellishment. Ephemera. I think it's a journal card from something. Something I fussy cut, but it'll do. It's now got a home. Okay, we've got that in all corners, haven't we? Don't put it in the corner then. Put it that way. Yeah. No. Let's have some of the, that's it. Some of the plain over that red is what I was thinking. Yeah, so there'll be a couple more videos on this Cozy Cottage before we get it finished, because obviously I'll have to wait for this to dry to cut up, and I'm going to cut it up to actually put it in. Let's have that lovely piece in. I'm going to do it in Mod Podge it or Distress Medium it, but we'll have to let it dry before I can cut it up and put it in. So there'll be that one, and I want to embellish the pages, so there'll definitely be two. There'll be other bits in with that as well. Well, this is fun for not a Sunday. I've been thinking while I was away, actually, I really need to get some collaging done and move some of those bits on. I've been saying it, haven't I, for a while. And it's on near the top of my to-do list, so I've got right across there. Do I want a green piece? Not really. Let's have another. Ooh. No. Let me have a little dig in the bottom, the stuff that never gets pulled out. Don't want any white on it. Yeah, maybe. Like that one. Bits of Tim Holtz there. I only pulled one out of all that. Oh, there's this lovely shopping list one. Don't necessarily want the shopping list bit, but I like the lined. What to do with my ruler? I like that bit on Collage. Okay. Yeah, let's go across there. Eek. I'm always picky, aren't I, when I get to the last few pieces? Why not? I haven't got much space. I want to really love what I put on it. I think that's probably it. So I get that on my desk. Yeah, it stands out quite a lot, that white, but that's not a bad thing. Oh dear. Glued the wrong side of it there, so that could be a bad thing. So guys, let me know what you're up to in the comments. I did do a few, I think as we were travelling down on holiday, I did a few, but I will be catching up again now. Same with my viewing, my YouTube viewing. I want a thin piece on there, don't hide all that. So I must have 2 weeks worth of Tanya's to catch up on, so that will be a nice evening session. Shall enjoy that. There we go. Oops, gone over. Overlap. That's it. So it's a tiny bit there, but I don't think, and a tiny bit there. It can be inked if it's on show, so I don't think I'll bother sticking more on top, because that page there, it's going to have some of these fuzzy cuts on it, isn't it? So am I going to cut first into sizes? Yeah, I think I'll do that now. You have to appreciate I'm going to be cutting them wet, which is really just like me, isn't it? So let's get rid of those for now. Oh no, I'll need those. Don't get rid of them, because I'm gluing some more on. I'm looking for a ruler, a metal one. Here it is, just where it should be. And oops, what size papers are we looking for? Right, how far in do you go? This is the thing with a, right, you don't go very far down there. Only to about there. Yeah, so it only actually is about, what did I say? I missed it. Yeah, to about that lip there. Yeah, lip to lip. So 12 centimetres would be slightly too big. So I want one 12 centimetres by, might as well do it all in centimetres, hadn't I? 10.5. Write it down, Denise. Oops, could you see my password there? It probably isn't the current one, I'm always changing it. So 12 centimetres high, 10.5 centimetres wide. That's the first one. let's do them in order, and then I'll just do 2 at a time, I think. Did I say I wanted 4 on here? Yeah. Oh, that one's quite a big deep one. So this wants to be 2 3/4. What's that, inches? It must have been inches, it was. So 7 and about 7 1/4 actually. That way, and it's very long this way, so I don't want it too long. So we'll go 20 3/4. Let's do those 2 first then, because I'm going to have to trim the edges as well. So I think you were supposed to be going that way. Which one went that way? That one? Yeah, kind of. So let me get a pencil on the go. Oh, had it this morning. Put the lid on that. Where's my pencil? Come on. I've pressed play, haven't I? Please say I've pressed play, yes. I've got a new pencil, but I haven't sharpened it yet. Oh, come on. I have lost my pencil. Oh. Well, boo. What have I done with it? It's very annoying. Oh. I used to have 2 on here as well. Can't believe that. I know I've tidied up, but I wouldn't have put my pencil in. Oh, it's here. Just under all that. It's not very sharp actually. So I just want a straight edge really to start with. And yeah, I'm going to draw it left-handed obviously. And I won't be able to cut it straight without a line. Oh! Can't even draw a straight line. Okay. Bit of hand cutting's always nice. I will get it in the chopper once I cut it down, but am I even staying on the line? I think I might be just. Okay, that's it. That's got me nice straight line that way. So what did I want? I wanted, let's go for the long one. No, I need to do the same down there. Let's do the same here and have a nice neat edge. Might not be straight, but it'd be neat. Oh, I quite like that. Something fun about drawing a line with a pencil and cutting it out. Is that just me? Because I quite enjoyed that. So we're saying what across? One with a long one. It's only 7.5 centimetres. 7 1/4 even. So if I do it at 7.5, I can trim it if it doesn't go quite straight. Yeah, good plan. I didn't do the bottom. Let's trim it all because it's such fun. I need to do it that way so I can see it. We'll do it right-handed today, this time. Yeah, so it might not be square, but it's straight. I might as well put that in the chopper, but oops, that way. 7 and we have a new on top, yeah. Oh, I've gone 7.5 that way. I want it that way. Join it up. I'm just doing this for fun now. I'm just drawing lines and cutting for fun. You realise that? No, it wouldn't fit in my chopper that way. Because I could have done the other side first. I mean, I love cutting and sticking. That's what it says on my YouTube channel, and that is, the about me, and that is what I love. And then we're going 20.75. We're not even getting that noisy thing out, look. We're just doing it all by hand. No, that one can't be exact because I can't find the 7.5. That may well not be straight. It's not as thick as I thought it would be actually, with all that collaging on it. So look, there's a nice piece to play with. I'll put that in with the... And then the other one we wanted was 12 centimetres high by 10.5 wide. What have we got width-wise here? Oh, both. In fact, 12 high that way. That way, yeah. 10.5. Whoops, let's do 11. Again, should have done all 4 at once, shouldn't I? All 4 sides. It wasn't my intention to cut them all by hand. I just discovered what fun it was suddenly. There we go. Right. Where did I do any marks? No, I can't remember what I was doing there that way, wasn't I? I went to do it and then saw that that wasn't trimmed. 10.5? Yes. Oh, 11. I did indeed. And 11. Oh, that? Don't know, that doesn't look very... 10.5 by 11 doesn't sound right to me. What have I done? Isn't, because that's practically square, isn't it? One of them was supposed to be 12. 11. Oh, it is 12. It's more than 12 that way. 13. Just take a bit off. It looks nearly square. I suppose 10.5 by 12 isn't that much of a difference. So the 10.5 is, oops, I've done it again. Yeah, that way, and the 12 is that way, so that's the right way up. And it's definitely too big in both directions. Might take that thin piece off there, so let's, if I can open the drawer, barely. I've got a big stack of books, in front of it. I've got some lovely books to show you that, you probably didn't hear any of that. I've got some lovely books to show you that Debbie gifted me. Some lovely ones. Okay. We've got 2, so what we're having on the front, this way up and this way up, and they're both going in that way, I believe. Oh yeah, I said it was a bit big. You definitely are. Is it because I think I've, yeah, where I've put that down, I don't know if you can see. Where's my scissors? I put some tape to protect it. And I've kind of closed that. Let's see what I can do. Close the edge of the envelope. I don't know if I intended to or not. But now I want it open. I maybe did intend to. But I've decided I want a bigger pocket. That's better. Right, where were you? Yeah, now you could be a lot bigger, but... Is that the way in you're going? No, it's glued in there as well, so it needs a... Yes. Come on, tell me what the name of it is while I get them out. What are these called? That's Tim Holtz, isn't it? It's a tab. That's what it is. It's a tab. Oops. I'm going to use this Tim Holtz one. gluey, goopy fingers. Didn't, it's a bit messy, Denise, a bit messy. What am I going to put that on? Just do it on a piece of what? Oh, who knows? Let's do it on a piece of this. That's it. I don't want it all coming out the side. But I do want it quite a long way in, because there isn't a lot of room. Might want another bit off there, actually. Yeah, still a tad too wide. And it has got a really, I don't know if you can see, thin strip of collage there, so it will be good to cut that off. And I'm thinking rounded corners. Oh, that's not where it should be. I'm just trying to get the look of it before I, you know, put the embellishment on and get it Mod Podged. I'm using that word because it comes to mind every time. Oh, well, it will go down a bit, I think. I should have thought about where that was as to where I was putting. Oh, it will look. What have I done? I've pulled something. Oh, that's the... I need a bit of glue in there. It's the collage has come away. I suppose I haven't let it dry, that's why. Before I started pushing and pulling on it. That's it. It needs a bit of ink on it, but that's fine. So that's the collage inside. That's the side that's going to have some down a bit. Just getting it under that flap there. Well, I don't think there's anything in there stopping it, but that's it. Maybe that's not strong enough because it's bending over. That's not it, because I want it down. I might have to cut another piece in a minute because it doesn't want to go down in that corner for some reason. Down here. I don't know why. Well, the only reason can be that I've glued it. Yeah, I think I have. I want to split it. Seems like it's catching on something else though. Oh, awkward. See, that's wet and bending because I'm pulling on it too much. Yeah, not sure about that. Might put some gold. Yeah, I think that wants some gold on it. Can you see that pussycat poking through there? What's the word? You know. Oh dear, Denise. Not ink. Ink isn't what I'm looking for. This. Metallic polish. Gilding, that's it. Gilding. I want some gold gilding on it. You can see those lumps of glue on my fingers. Right. The bit I was looking forward to is what we're putting on here. Out of these. Oh look, talking of pumpkins. So I've got leaves and pumpkins here. I've got leaves there though. Let's have something a little different. That's lovely if it was bigger. Window scene. Oh, a jumper. Oh, yum. I want something biggish. I could put lots of little bits on it, but I want something biggish. That's nice. The boots are nice. Oh, I've got the big candles out. I've got the small candles out. Where are all the big ones? Oh, I love me some books. No. I quite like that window when you open it. I probably didn't need all that Now I think that would be nice in there with some gold gilding round it. It's going to need to be Mod Podged first though, but I can put this on. And maybe we can have a little bit of something. Now, seeing as we're looking through the window, perhaps we can have a... What? A cup of tea and a slice of cake? Let's do this bit first. So I'm going to probably... No, I won't Mod Podge the back. I'm only going to Mod Podge this. So yeah, I've probably saved myself on this one because I'm not sure it's going to need it, is it? Because I'm covering it over with this. All the... what are they? All the joints. So I might not need to Mod Podge this one. Always straight, but it does definitely need some gold on it. Shall I do that now while it's wet? Thing is, once I've got the gold on, I can't. I'll ink it first because it needs ink too, and then I think I'll put the gold on when it's dry, but then it'll need to dry again. But I think it will transform that that tab, that Tim Holtz paper tab. The gold, yeah, make it more in the tones, blend in with the rest of the papers. I am still a bit, what's the word? Another word I can't think of. Rusty, that's it. I'm still a bit rusty. Maybe go around there. That's it. So I've got very wet glue going on as well. It will dry a lot stiffer than that. Oops, playing. What is it? Bowls. And I might have a nice little word across there. The sentiments, I haven't dug them out and cut them out yet, but I've got some. So sentiment across there would be nice. What have I done with my lovely little, was it a piece of cake that I had? Yeah, I like that there. I think what I need is my my art glitter, and I've only ordered it today, so it won't be here. Might be here tomorrow, but depends if I'm here to collect it tomorrow, because this is quite wet. Let's get a clean tissue. Yeah, I need my sentiments out. That's the next thing, my autumny sentiments. So that took a while, didn't it? Goodness me. But, oh, I thought that was my one. I want to get them both done, otherwise I'm never going to get anywhere, am I? So, I'm not going to put it in because I want it to dry. And I want to put some of that gold on it. But I think once that's happened, once it's got gold on it, oh no, just my hair now, that will be nice in there. So this one, I want this one rounded as well. I think I'll round all four of this one. No, have I got anything tall to go on it? There's some things here I haven't cut out yet. I mean, that, if that was thin enough, would be nice. I could cut around it and make it thin enough. They're nice, aren't they, the acorns? So if that was at the bottom, I could have acorns here. They need cutting out though, don't they? Got any cut out? I don't think I have. I don't recall cutting acorns. I love those shoes. I love the candles, but yeah, I think the acorns up there. Little apples, birds. Yeah. And this down here, if I can cut it small enough. So let's have a go at, how wide are you? Yeah, I'm going to have to cut a lot of the fruit and vegetables off. Oh, I don't know if all that shelf will fit on either. Let's have a look. We'll hack it so it does, because it's... Oh, I suppose I could have had all that on. Why did I cut all that off? It's tall, plenty tall enough. Yeah, cut some of this down here. You're going to fit just not that shelf end bit there. So we'll pretend there isn't a shelf there. See if we can keep that pumpkin on. We can. Okay, so I want this distressing first. So let's do that, because I want it quite a long way into the edge. You'll be stuck down anyway if you're coming up. Changes everything, doesn't it? A bit of ink. That one's quite distressed on its own anyway. And now I need to cut the acorns out. I haven't got to go too close though, because I've got plenty of room for them, I think. So I can do just a rough cut, because it's got that lovely background behind it. A rough, quick, fussy cut. Always nice when you can do a quick, fussy cut. Got a bit of extra little. Okay, one. To speed me up. I know a lot of you don't like to watch the fussy cutting speeded up, do you? I got that message when I showed the speeded up fussy cutting. Just when I'm doing something, I sometimes think, oh, I might as well just film it. Somebody will want to watch it. And then the fussy cutting's so long, I thought, oh, I can't just leave that. I'll speed it up, and then if anyone wants to see it, they can. But you don't like it, most of you. Don't like it speeded up, do you? I could do with one that goes the other way. No, it doesn't look right like that, does it? Let's try some leaves. Dangly down leaves, some smallish ones. You too big. Don't lose that, Denise, because you fussy cut it. Don't want it ending up in the rubbish. Oops. I don't know why autumn leaves make me think of being young and at school. For some reason, it's probably the walking in them every day or something, playing in them in the playground, I don't know. I'll do the fir cone. There's one on here. I've probably got some somewhere. Pumpkin, no, we've got pumpkins there. It's more foliage. I know I've got lots of it. What about some fruit? Oh, I've got one cut out there, look. Cut that one out closer. Yeah, let's try an apple. Oh, I love me an apple. What sort of apples do you like? I like a nice crispy jazz. Do you have the same names as apples in other countries as we do in the UK? We have Gala. We have Granny Smiths, of course, good old. That's definitely a British apple, I think, isn't it? Gala, Granny Smith, Gala, Jazz. Maybe we could have that on top of there. What did I say? Granny Smith, Bramley apples are cooking apples. What's the other one? Pink Lady, that's it. I like a Pink Lady as well. Braeburns, they're apples. What's your favourite apple? So we're just going to have the acorn. I don't want the acorn there. down. I'm just having fun playing with the bits. At the moment I've got pears in my fridge. I've got a couple of apples, but they're old from before I went away. Neil's still an orange fan. I think he always will be. He loves an orange. I like an orange, but apples and pears are more my go-to. I like the crunch. I think that's probably why he doesn't. I don't know if I've told you before or not, but and he had neck and tongue cancer. Neil did, and it just doesn't go up there, does it? Why do I want my apple? I'm going to put this down anyway. Yeah, the treatment that he had for it is cured. They've cured him. I know they call it in remission, but he's been cancer free for a lot of years now. Yeah, the treatment made his jaw unable to open all the way. They knew it would, so they I think it was the radiotherapy rather than the chemo. They took all his back teeth out because if he needed anything doing to them in the future, they wouldn't have. He wouldn't have been able to open his mouth. It would have been a very awful. That wants a label there. I've got some waiting to be cut out, of course, as always, which I might want, but I'll have a little look in here. So he can't. Gosh, long story, Denise. You're making a meal of it. He can't open his mouth wide and bite things like an apple. One, because he can't open his jaw wide, and two, he's only got front teeth. You can't tell. You can't tell when he laughs or what have you. But the radiotherapy wrecked his teeth as well. I'm painting a beautiful picture of him, aren't I? I don't think you would know unless you knew. If you see what I mean. So I think I've got some nice dark ones. That's quite a nice dark one there. And that's a nice red one as well. Some of Tanya's freebies, but they're waiting to be cut out from her Patreon. They're all the freebies are on a Patreon now, so if you're looking for some labels, that's where you'll find them. Tanya is Tattytreasure, for those of you who don't know. I don't know if I'm using these or not, but I just like the colours, so I thought I'd ink them up and see. I really should be calling it a day now and getting on, shouldn't I? But yeah, I'm thinking a double label, and I'm liking a double label, and I might just get my apple on it. Determined to get my apple in. Yeah, so not only is it autumn fall here on my desk, it's autumn fall in my kitchen at the moment as well. With squashes and pumpkins, and I went a bit lower down than I wanted to with that, but I don't mind. The apple can go on the top. In fact, it reflects this kit, or this kit reflects my kitchen at the moment. So, Cozy Cottage. It's not a cottage, but just thinking I might. Yes. See, there's always a way. So. I've enjoyed chatting away to you. Hope I haven't bored you too much. Got a bit of crafting done, didn't I? Not loads, but I had fun. It needs a tab on it as well, but this one I am... Oh, am I going to? I don't know. I'm not going to Mod Podge. The thing is, it does make it a little bit shiny, and I do like them quite matte. Might not need it. I need something on the back. Needs another acorn, doesn't it? Of course it does. I'll only lose it. Oh, dry. Time I had a cup of tea. So I'll call that a video. Like I say, I will. Like I say all the time, I will get organised eventually, and they might seem a bit more put together. But for now, it's just going to be chitty chatty and a bit of crafting. And I know that's what a lot of you guys like, so that's what I'll do. Yeah, I enjoyed doing the bit of collaging. I enjoyed making those, and we've still got these to play with. So when these are dry, I might cut them to size for the other pieces, and then we'll put them in together. So hope you're having a lovely day. I will be back tomorrow with another video, and what day's tomorrow? Oh, it's Saturday, so I won't be back with this tomorrow. It will be using up my stash. Wonder what that will be. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.